We're talking about a dude who's terrified of showers. Okay. Like, we get it, man. You have no convictions whatsoever. All you care about is fucking grifting. Like, I like that every single person that was like, oh, if you love Gaza so much, why don't you go there and get killed by Israel, are now so angry that people are trying to literally go to Gaza. Like, they so quickly switched it up, dude. What is this?
So fucking embarrassing, man. So fucking embarrassing. And yeah, and that's the way it ended up. Is her on a plane ride back home, just like a good girl, back to Sweden. Okay, did you have fun, you know, playing war?
I mean, what do I say to this? We're talking about a dude who's terrified of showers. Okay. Like, we get it, man. You have no convictions whatsoever. All you care about is fucking grifting. Like, so when you see someone who does have real convictions and abides by them and actually follows through on them, it just like breaks your brain, and you just sit around and you're like, yeah, oh, so embarrassing. Yeah. Like, she's not being cringe. Okay. She's doing something fucking brave. It's more bravery in her fucking pinky than you will ever exhibit for the rest of your goddamn life. I like that every single person that was like, oh, if you love Gaza so much, why don't you go there and get killed by Israel, are now so angry that people are trying to literally go to Gaza. Like, they so quickly switched it up, dude. It's like that video from yesterday when ASMONDGOLD was like, yeah, it's the same energy as this, okay? The immediate motorized goalpost shift that we exhibited with the coverage that I was offering in the Los Angeles anti-ICE protests, going from, oh, he's a fake revolutionary, he's not in the streets putting his life on the line. Look.
Hasan? No, I don't see Hasan. I heard he was out there. I don't know. I think that I saw an image of it, and I think he's on like the side up the top. So he's not actually going to go down there and stand in the in this area, because if he did, he'd get in trouble. Right? Like, he has no problem LARPing as a revolutionary, but actually putting it on the line, this is going to be very different, which, to be fair, he was. Well, if he was actually doing that, he's in trouble. Like, I mean, for sure. He was, though? Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to go and double check. He already did? Oh, I'd have to double see and see it. Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I think all these people should just get arrested. That's really how I see it. Yeah, I mean, I don't see how like, there's no other solution to it other than that. Aren't they impeding a highway? They are. They're impeding a highway.
They're impeding a highway. They're impeding a highway. They need to be arrested immediately. They're impeding a highway. I enjoy free speech. Like, look how quick that flip happened in real time. These people are unprincipled. They have no convictions. All they care about is fucking grift. And in the case of ASMONDGOLD, he's not a particularly intelligent person anyway, or at least a particularly knowledgeable person about the issues that he speaks on. So it's literally more productive for you to not listen to what he has to say than to actually listen to what he has to say. It's one of those unique instances where, like, not knowing anything is better than knowing whatever the fuck he's putting out.
Okay, that's nice, sweetie. Now go back home and, you know, go back to work, or go back to, you know, doing whatever you need to do. And
this is the exact same energy as the video that I just showed you. Oh, why don't you go to Gaza? Oh, why don't you go to Gaza? Remember, ASMONDGOLD himself also said he would go to Gaza in an effort to, quote unquote, own me.
We don't want her back? Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Palestine doesn't want her either.
Oh, dude. So gross.
Maybe Gaza doesn't want her. Yeah, they're like, yeah, did Gaza consent to having this woman come over here? As far as I know, they didn't. Yeah, I mean, at what point is this not terrorism on their part? Yeah. And how old is she? She's like 14? No, she's probably like, what, 21, 22 at this point? So fucking embarrassing, man.
Yeah, so embarrassing. Definitely. What she did is embarrassing. Also, again, protest was held at Gaza's port to condemn the Israeli occupation forces' raid on the Madeleine ship and the abduction of international activists who were sailing to break the siege on Gaza. Not only that, but also the idea that this is like simply a silly stunt and not incredibly consequential is idiotic, because Israel has previously killed people that have done this. Okay. In 2010, Israel drop shipped commandos into the Mavi Marmara ship that also tried to offer humanitarian aid into the Gaza Strip. Okay. That's number one. Number two, the previous ship in the Gaza Freedom Flotilla that was supposed to sail to Gaza was shot by Israeli Air Force off the coast of Malta only a couple weeks prior. Okay. Only a couple weeks prior, before Greta and Rima Hassan and all of these other activists, humanitarian advocates, took on this journey, the ship a couple weeks prior was shot by the Israeli government off the coast of Malta that is thousands of miles away from the Israeli coastline. So what Greta Thunberg was doing was literally putting her life on the line. It is incredibly brave. You don't have to like her I don't know, behavior in the past or whatever. It doesn't matter. Right now, what she is doing is braver than what anyone else could ever do. And I know there's a clip of ASMONDGOLD out there where he basically talks about going to Gaza as well. I remember watching it before. Does anyone have that? Where he was like, yeah, maybe I'll go to Gaza. Yeah, to show how Hassan's a pussy. Directly contradicting his now current statement. His fake apology? No, recently. No, Mudahar said it too, but ASMONDGOLD also said it. Let me see if I can find it. Didn't Asmon used to walk people into abortion clinics or some shit, or was that just a lie and joke? Dude, ASMONDGOLD, XQC, Aiden Ross, all of these guys are fucking phony, okay? They don't have real political convictions. Here, ASMONDGOLD does a little trolling for Hassan and his community about Palestine. It'd be really funny if we could
The food charities for Afghans that need blankets and stuff. It would be really funny if we could raise more money for like the relief efforts in Gaza than Hassan's community.
I would love that. I mean, I'm sorry. I would hate that. Oh, I would be so mad. Please don't do it.
That would be extremely fucking funny. I think it would be fucking hilarious. You definitely could, maybe, right? It'd be cinema. Yeah, I look, I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna do that. But like, yeah, and then the best part, if we ever did that, he couldn't get mad, but like then I guess he'd probably try and do another one after that or something like that. I don't know. It would be really, really funny, but it's so crash out. Yeah, he couldn't, right? He'd have to be like, yeah, we totally support this, right? This is great.
Yeah, I'd be so mad. Please do it. I'd be so mad.
And so
I'd be so mad. Like this perfectly demonstrates like the extent of his political opinions, which is pure spite, pure resentment. That's it. Like what a psychopathic way to approach a humanitarian crisis of epic proportions, and the only way that you find yourself doing something right is by positioning yourself against me possibly being angry and jealous. I would not. I would love that. By the way, it's so fucking stupid.
Israel or Palestine.
Just like, oh God, I'd be so angry if he actually went. Does Asmon live in your head rent free, little bro? Are you so stupid that you're unironically not seeing what he is saying here? This motherfucker is literally talking about doing a fundraiser. I am not relevant or pertinent to this conversation at all. He's literally talking about potentially doing a fundraiser off of how much he suspects I would hate the fundraiser that he would do. When of course I wouldn't hate it. Why the fuck would I hate that?
There is a big part of me that if I went to Palestine and he didn't,
oh, I would love that too.
You'd most likely die though. That's like a 10% chance, maybe. Like, I don't know, probably less. And so, yeah, I feel like there's a pretty low probability that would happen. Yeah, I don't know. And,
dog, you don't even leave your house, dude. What do you mean, go to fucking Gaza? Like, who in his audience even believes this?
I would
leave the house, dude.
I would be a little bit afraid of that, to be honest with you, though.
Oh, you're a little bit afraid of that, but, you know, you're saying what Greta Thunberg was doing was, like, ridiculous and silly. It was a silly stunt. That's the point I was trying to explain to you guys, which is that these people have no convictions. They're unserious. They're pathetically unserious people. And I'll give you a great example of ASMONDGOLD being a unserious person now, as opposed to where he stood in the past. Okay, let me see if I can find this fucking clip, because I think, oh, here it is. Here's ASMONDGOLD 5 years in the past. Okay. ASMONDGOLD says he's against ICE protests because illegal aliens are breaking the law. A chatter asked if he would have followed Hitler's law, Wait, actually, let's start with the first clip, and
the
then we'll move.
mindset that these people have, right? So obey the law. When Hitler said kill all the Jews, you'd obey your master. You're comparing this to Hitler, and this is the mindset that these people have, right? I just want to read some of the comments here. You're a keyboard warrior. Trump's out there fighting in the streets. Yeah, I mean, I disagree with the fight. I mean, why would I go out there and support something and go protest for something that I don't even agree with? Why would I do that? And also, it's just some fucking bricks. They have bulletproof glass windows. So do you think it would be okay to shoot a gun at them because the glass is bulletproof? Do you think it would be okay to shoot a gun at these officers since the glass is bulletproof?
These officers. Come on, read the last one. Read the last one.
You said you obey the law. Hitler's also doing the law in Germany. I think that there's a certain amount of like moral decision making with the law too. But I agree with this morality of the law. Like I don't want to confuse you. Like no, I agree with this. I think that people in the country illegally should get deported. Like full stop. Obviously, I think that it's more efficient.
Yeah, he's saying he can't even entertain openly stating that he disagrees with Hitler's policies on the Jews because, you know, God forbid he doesn't take the most extreme right-wing position because the fucking Nazis in his audience would get mad at him. And the way he's trying to navigate this is by basically saying, well, I agree with this law. I agree with this law. I don't agree with the other one.
Criminals first, definitely. But I think that they all should get deported. Like, this is my personal viewpoint. Like, the law is also this thing, but I also think this too.
Yeah. He's like, well, you know, some laws are valid to break. I just think this law, or some laws are unjust. Some laws are immoral. He won't openly say Hitler's laws are unjust and immoral, because God forbid he says that. If he does, God forbid he says that, you know, his Nazi audience is going to fucking freak out and be like, wow, you're not as based as I thought you were. But here's ASMONDGOLD 5 years ago when he actually wasn't grifting as aggressively as he is right now. Let's take a look at what happens in 2020 when asked about his political opinions and political convictions.
I don't want to get into like the politics stuff because the thing is that we're not going to have a conversation in good faith about this, okay? Everybody's already got their mind made up, and the people that are actually genuinely out there looking to make an opinion are probably socially adjusted well enough to where they would never watch my stream. So it would just be a waste of time.
He's not wrong. He's right. He's right. People should not be getting their notes from ASMONDGOLD. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because a lot of people in the space that we're in that actually command the attention of giant audiences, ironically enough, actually do entertain politics in this very like aesthetics focused, vibes based way. So back in 2020 when BLM was finally popping off, and it was not only expected, like it was not only supported, but it was expected of you as a commentator or even like a regular ass TikTok influencer or a Twitch streamer to say something. Every single one of these dipshits, including XQC and even Aiden Ross, was showing support. I Shed Tears is crazy, bro. Was everyone in 2020 grifting? I watched the full video of George Floyd and I shed tears. Shit is disgusting and the two cops need to be sentenced to prison for the rest of their lives and get what they deserve. Hashtag justice for George Floyd. Aiden Ross, 6/22/5/28/2020. The media and press is trying to make all black and white people go against each other. Not all people are racist. We are all equal. I don't give a fuck what religion or race you are. I love you for you, heart. Stay strong, everyone. We are all in this together. And yeah, XQC's old tweets resurface. It's a shame. It even has to be stated. But of course, hashtag Black Lives Matter. We fucking love you. Keep fighting the good fight so everyone understands. I want everyone to feel safe, respected, and have all the same opportunities to do great. Only to turn around and not realize that he actually did tweet that in 2020 and going, the replies on this really give a good insight on how much fact checking is being done on X these days. Most of the replies are saying he changed. Literally not a single person even verified the tweet was real, including himself. And then he goes, wait, the tweet is real. Ah, ha, 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 ha. I'm not even going to delete the main reply. That's just too good. This is a juicer, Slushy. The fact that XQC himself thought his own tweet was fake should tell you all you need to know about content creators on social media. Respect for keeping it up genuinely. It's also not about the tweets. Some creators aren't even aware they're grifting. Cough Hasan. Brother, by the way, this is a juicer. And this is how you can tell is a juicer. How do you not understand I'm not fucking grifting, you fucking moron. My positions did not change. If anything, he's grifting. What do you mean? Words have no fucking meaning. Like, respect for keeping it up, genuinely. It's also not about the tweets. Some creators aren't even aware they're grifting. Cough Hasan. These guys, I think, unironically think grifting is when you just have real political convictions that are on the left, that are progressive. And the more you move away from that, the less of a grifter you are. Like, it's very shocking that these guys have somehow convinced themselves that when you're online, the more edgy you are, the more right-wing you are, the more quote-unquote based you are, the less grifting you are. That's everyone's position. And the content creators that no longer entertain like socially progressive, socially conscious attitudes and are openly fucking right-wing and openly tailoring their commentary around a right-wing audience, they're actually not grifting. They're the honest ones. Even when you realize that this dude was unironically grifting. At what point does someone go, yeah, maybe this guy just genuinely believes this shit?